Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. I am Amna Imran. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a quick cook video, and the recipe I've chosen is a very easy recipe to start off with: fries. It's a go-to snack, everybody loves them, and they're super easy and quick to make. And my recipe is a recipe for addictive, irresistible, super crispy fries. I've made this recipe myself. I tried a few recipes, I put them together, and I made my own recipe. And I can say with guarantee, these are the best fries you can get. And you'll guaranteed make them again and again. So let's get right into it. Alright, so here I have 3 medium-sized potatoes cut into a French fry style. You can of course increase the amount of potatoes according to your needs. And here are the seasonings, in which we have 1 tablespoon of salt, half tablespoon of freshly ground black pepper, 1 tablespoon of red chili flakes, half tablespoon of oregano, 5 tablespoons of cornflour, 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, and 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And these 3 ingredients, all-purpose flour, breadcrumbs, and cornflour, are the magic ingredients that are going to make these fries really, really crispy and irresistible. Alright, so the first step is to blanch your potatoes. Now let me tell you what does blanching mean. Any vegetable can be blanched, like potatoes, carrots, capsicum. And what does it mean? It means you do not completely boil your vegetable, you still leave it half undone and you take it out. So you take them out when your vegetable is half cooked and half still uncooked. They still have a little bit of solid texture in them, they're not completely boiled. An example is like the steaks usually have blanched vegetables as a side dish. They're not completely cooked, they have a little bit of crunch in them. That is what blanched vegetables are, and that is what we're going to do here. And to blanch your vegetables, you need hot water. Here I have in a saucepan. Make sure it's hot, it is not boiling. We don't need boiling water, we need hot water, just at a high temperature. And it doesn't take more than 5 to 6 minutes to blanch your potatoes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put these potatoes inside this pan. Going to give it a gentle stir. This is simple water, no salt, nothing. I'm going to turn on the flame to medium low. The flame shouldn't be high. Okay, so I'm going to leave these to blanch, and I will see you in the last 2 minutes so I can show you at what stage you're supposed to take these potatoes out. See you in a bit. Alright, so the potatoes are done. I've turned off the flame, and let me show you what is the condition here. I've taken out a potato. Oops. Okay, so see, I can easily cut it, but it's clearly not completely boiled. That is the state at which you're going to turn your stove off, and you're going to pass these through some tap water and dip them in some cold water for 2 to 3 minutes so that their temperature comes down and they stop cooking any further. Alright, so I've put my potatoes into a bowl of water, and I am going to let them cool here for about 3 to 4 minutes. Then I'll pour out the water and put these potatoes into the fridge for 15 to 20 minutes. So that they completely cool down, and then we'll continue with the recipe. Okay, so the potatoes have been in the fridge for 30 minutes. Now we're going to mix in all the seasonings. First of all, we have 1 tablespoon of salt. Next, we have half a tablespoon of freshly ground pepper, black pepper. Then we have 1 tablespoon of red chili flakes. If you want your fries to be more spicy, you can of course increase the amount. Now we have half a tablespoon of oregano. I personally love its smell and taste. Then the main ingredient, 5 tablespoons of cornflour. And 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. Last but not the least, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Now all we've got to do is going to mix this until all the potatoes are properly coated. And make sure there's no water on the potatoes. Make sure you completely poured out all the water. Alright, so the potatoes are properly coated and ready, and here I have in a wok some boiling oil. Now all we're going to do is fry these. But here comes the second technique. The first technique was blanching. The second technique is frying your fries till they're half done, taking them out, resting them for 15 minutes, and then frying them again till they're properly done. Yes, that is how you get to the final result. That is irresistible and crispy fries. Alright, so let's start frying. The oil is nice and hot. Just going to put all these potatoes into this oil. And please make sure you don't put them into cold oil. That is the worst thing you can do while frying anything. Always make sure the oil is at a good temperature. Just a few more. Alright. And like I said, you're not going to completely fry them in the first batch. You're going to fry them till they're half done. And when they're half done, you're going to take them out, rest them for 15 minutes, and then fry them again till they're completely done. And then we'll be done with these fries. So, yep, I'm going to fry them for like 7 to 8 minutes. Then I'll take them out and fry them again. See you in a bit. Alright, so these fries are half done. Let me show you what they look like. This is what they look like. They're half done. And now I'm going to take them out into a strainer, spread them onto a plate, and let them cool for 15 minutes or 10 minutes, and then fry them again. And I'll get back to you. Alright, so I've spread these beautiful fries onto a plate, and now I'm going to let them rest for 15 minutes, and then we'll start frying them again. Alright, now you're going to fry them for the last time until they're completely cooked and they have a nice brown golden color. The flame is medium low. Don't cook them on high flame. And while they're cooking, why not clear our counter and clean it a little bit, because that is also important. Cooking is not the only thing. You need to keep your kitchen clean as well. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to wait for these fries to get properly done, and then I'll see you. Alright, so the fries are done, and now I'm going to strain them and put them on this plate on which I've placed a piece of tissue paper. Make sure you properly strain your fries so that all the excess oil gets out of them. You don't want oily fries, so make sure you properly strain them. You can serve these with any dip, or you can have them as it is. They're so good. Like a honey mustard dip, or a simple ketchup mayo dip, or any chili garlic dip, any garlic mayo dip. The options are endless. Even simple ketchup will look good. It tastes good. Turn off the stove, properly strain them, and then take them out onto your plate.